Hello. In this short video, we are going to highlight some of the changes in the updated quiz feature in OAKS. The first thing that you'll notice when creating or editing a quiz is the updated format has the same layout as the assignments feature. This should make the process of creating quizzes more familiar and easier to learn and use. Also, the new drop-down menus on the side allow easier setup of conditions, restrictions, and evaluation without leaving the main quiz page. In the main section of the page, you will be able to define the main properties of the quiz, such as the quiz name, adding it to the gradebook, establishing its points, and creating a due date. You can also add a description and any instructions that you want to provide for the students. One of the most significant changes to the new format is that questions are now added or edited in pop-up windows, which means you never leave the main quiz page until you are ready to do so. You can add existing questions by uploading a file or selecting from your quiz library, or creating new questions right in the quiz section itself. You can also preview your quiz at any point in the process. In the side menu, you are able to then set the quiz start and end dates. Remember, your due date is found on the main page. These dates set when students are able to take the quiz. The start date is when students are able to first access the quiz. The end date defines how long it's accessible for the students. Students will not be able to access the quiz after the end date unless they are granted permission to do so in the special access area below. But you are not required to set an end date if you don't mind students taking the quiz after its due date. You are also to define any release conditions, such as earlier assignments that need to be completed or grades that need to be earned before students are able to take the quiz. In the timing and display section, you are able to set any time restrictions for the quiz, as well as define how the questions will be displayed and whether questions are shuffled. Please note that the restrictions, such as disabling the right-click, email, instant messaging, or alerts, only limit student access to these abilities within OAKS itself. To limit broader access, you will need to require the use of the lockdown browser, which will be discussed near the end of this tutorial. You can then define how many attempts students are allowed and how multiple attempts are graded. In the evaluation and feedback section, you can decide whether grades are auto-published to the gradebook, as well as determine what students are able to see once they have completed the quiz. You can also establish further result displays. Once your quiz has been created, you will be directed back to the main quiz page. Please note that the quiz is hidden until ready to be released by you. If you would like students to use the lockdown browser while taking the quiz, you will need to click on the Lockdown Browser tab from inside the main page. Here you can locate the correct quiz and update the settings to require the respondent's lockdown browser or other such restrictions. This completes our highlight of the updated quiz feature in OAKS. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your TLT instructional technologist for further assistance.